Feathers. Behind the plate is that's Alejandro Kirk. The place is going wild. It's his first game. He is back today. J.C. Escara behind the plate. Now it's time for the keys to the game. That's brought to you by Audi. Visit your local tri-state Audi dealer to experience the all-new 2026 Audi Q3 today, or visit AudiOffers.com for more information. Obviously, it is how the Yankees handle the youngster Trey Savage. He gave up 6 runs in 5 2/3 innings, 5 hits and 2 walks and 5 strikeouts against Baltimore his last time out. It's, if you can see that fastball slider is a wipeout slider, and get him on the fastball, I think, is the plan for the Yankees tonight. Here come the umpires, and the umpire alignment is brought to you by General Plumbing Supply. When it comes to making the right call at home, trust the real experts at GPS. And they are getting their places right now, and it'll be the crew chief, John Tumpain, is behind the plate. Ramon DeJesus is the first base umpire. Steven Jashinsky is at second, and Paul Clemens is the third base umpire. And they are now exchanging lineup cards at home plate. And tonight's national anthem is brought to you by the Mazda CX-50 Hybrid, rugged, spacious, efficient, and proudly assembled in America. Coming up, Dave Sims and I will paint the word picture, brought to you by CertaPro Painters. Experts at painting the corners. Visit CertaPro.com or 1-800-GO-CERTA. We'll be back with more on WFAN Yankees Radio.
In New York, tradition is everything.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even less?
Well, spend 6 months living with a Honduran Capuchin monkey troupe to learn how to pick things up with my feet, so I never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, you'll be a hit at dinner parties. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has license.
And we're back here at Rogers Center. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous evening. And the Blue Jays are in their City Connect Friday night uniforms. I really love these. These are great. Black, and they've got the turquoise blue outlined in red. It's almost like a neon red. And when you look at Toronto at night, for some reason, a lot of the lights are that neon hot pink red. It's really beautiful. And the numbers are outlined in that hot pink red. And really nice. I really like this. And this crowd is all jacked up already. They're really going into this soccer thing, and I now know what a Bosnian flag is, because where we're staying, there, people were wrapped in them up and down the streets. This place, they have watch parties on all the big plazas. This really is a happy time, and people are out and watching. And the stadium is across the street and down. And we passed it coming in here, and it's a beautiful new stadium. It's on sort of the site where Exhibition Stadium used to be over there, and it's beautiful. It's got those same colors, the hot pink and the blue. Anyway, Trey Savage is warming up now, and he has given the Yankees a lot of trouble. in Baltimore, against Baltimore, he gave up 6 runs in 5 2/3 innings, and what I'm told what they did was attack early on the fastball. Once you get to that slider, it's almost impossible to hit it, but they were attacking the fastball, and so they got him with that, but I'm sure he has worked on that. So here we go, and we are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth, and as Trent Grisham steps up to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the radio voice of the New York Yankees. Here is Dave Sims.
All right, Susan, thank you very much. Go time from the capital city of the province of Ontario, Toronto. And here we go. Trey Savage, first pitch is off the plate outside, ball 1. First pitch of the game. Brought to you by Alliance Orthopedics, New Jersey's leader in ortho and sports medicine, helping patients live better every day. Do you realize this is the third challenge already? This is the third start for Savage. And it's a call. Grisham starts 0-1. Third time Savage is facing the Yankees. In the previous 2 games, a total of 11 innings, 2 hits. 1 by Grisham, 1 by Chisholm. That was back on May 20 at the stadium. He dominated last year in the division series. Right-hander deals. Next pitch swung on, hit up the middle. The shortstop is right there. That's Jimenez behind the back, throws over in time for the out.
And we saw an immediate challenge by Alejandro Kirk. Don't forget, this is his first game. He is back. He's been injured this whole time. So immediately he was going to remember what it was like.
First time we've seen the first pitch of a game challenge. That's crazy. That is crazy. Here's Ben Rice. Savage 2-3 with a 3.16 ERA. Infield pull to the right. Ben Rice, as always, all over the leaderboard. And first pitch down low. And Aaron Boone, boy, pretty emphatic about this kid's got the overhead delivery. It's totally different from 98, 99% of the guys who pitch. Pick a pitch in your zone and get after it. Pitch on the just missed outside. They check down the third base umpire, Paul Clements. 2-0 to Rice. A .295 hitter with 18 homers and 45 runs batted in. Left-hand power hitter. Here's the pitch. Taken outside, ball 3.
And kind of interesting because he hasn't come in with that fastball. He was having trouble with the fastball in Baltimore. They were very aggressive. That's where they hit him because that slider, if he gets 2 strikes on you with the fastball, the slider's impossible.
3-0 to Ben. Here's pitch. And missed badly. Ball 4. It's down and away. So the Yankees have their first base runner. And that was first walk of the game.
First walk of the game brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
So Ben Rice 0 for 3 now with a walk in his ledger against Savage. Here is Paul Goldschmidt. Boy, he's been hot. First pitch to Goldie outside, ball 1. Goldie at 287, 8 homers and 28 runs batted in. Susan, he has been a godsend.
He's been tremendous. This is the Paul Goldschmidt that his whole career was like this.
Right-hand hitter. And big hole right side of the infield. Playing pretty straight away. Here's a pitch from the Savage. Swing on it, popped up. Might be playable right side. Guerrero's under it. He has a play. On the artificial green turf, makes a 2-hand catch for out number 2.
And that was the fastball, and he got underneath it. And that's when he was swinging at the fastball, too. He started off with mostly breaking pitches. You know, you were talking about Boone talking about the overhand. He's got the highest release point of anybody in baseball, so it's really tough to see where that ball is coming from.
Hey, it's time for turnaround, people. Yankees lost 8 out of 9 here last year, counting the postseason. 8 out of 9. Ouch. I'll spare you all the numbers, but they're not pretty. We'll just leave it at that. Here's Belly. Swings and misses at a pitch up and in. 0-1. Bellinger, 272, 9 homers and 43 runs batted in. Boy, they are really bad. They hit .315 against the Yankees, 239. 18 homers to the Yankees, 13. There's pitch swung on. Fly ball, right field. Easy play for Nathan Lucas, just back. Boy, it carried a lot farther than I thought. Took him to the track, makes easy catch. And that'll do it for the Yankees in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We go bottom 1, nothing across for the Yankees. Toronto coming to bat On WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even less?
Well, spend 6 months living with a Honduran Capuchin monkey troupe to learn how to pick things up with my feet, so I never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, you'll be a hit at dinner parties. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a... Yes, restrictions apply.
George Springer leads off for Toronto against Ryan Weathers. Big left-hander. His first pitch to George is down low, ball 1.
Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the New York Yankees may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
Springer hitting at 204, 5 homers, 14 runs batted in. Next pitch fouled off right side. Yeah. And if you're wondering why Toronto has a 33-36 record, those numbers by Springer tell you ditto Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
You're injured, one call to make, and that's the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys, 1-800-8-million.
Springer, right-hand hitter, 2 for 3 career against Weathers with a home run. Next pitch. It's in there for a called strike. So 1-2 to Springer. Springer, Clement, and Guerrero for the Blue Jays. We're in third place in the American League East, 33 up, 36 down, 9 back of first place. Tampa Bay, next pitch, swing and a foul straight back. Yankees and Tampa Bay in a virtual tie. Percentage points separating the two. The Yankees have 41 wins, most in the American League. And those 41 wins tied with Milwaukee for third most in baseball. 1-2, here's pitch. Swing on hit to right field. Backing up Jones, shy of the track. The rookie's there, makes a one-hand catch, and there's one out. You thought that was a little trouble, didn't you?
I thought it. Well, George Springer receives the Yankees, and he goes bananas.
And to your point, how about last year? 7 games here. He had 417 here against the Yankees last year. Get out of here.
He's done it all the time.
He had an OPS of 1583. There's already Clement having a sensational year, 4th in hitting in the American League. First pitch to him, right-hand hitter, sends one down the right field line. It will get foul.
See, and he was trying to go to right field. There's a big hole between Goldschmidt and Jazz, who's playing almost in back of second base, and he was trying to do that. Just fastball got to him a little bit.
Already at 304, 7 homers, 27 runs batted in. Leads the league in doubles, leads the league in hits with 80. Right-hand hitter. Pitch from Weathers, a little dribbler. Charging is McMahon. Calls off, and McMahon tried to barehand it and could not make the play. They probably weren't going to get Ernie anyway. He runs well. He's a fast runner. Weathers was coming for it. McMahon called him off, and then Ryan couldn't barehand it. That's a base hit. I like the way, good communication right there, so there was no collision with the uncharging third baseman and the pitcher on the third base side. How about Ernie Clement last year? 30 postseason hits. Major League record. Breaking the mark set by Randy Arozarena back in 2020. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right-hand hitter. Deep in the box. First pitch. Outside for ball 1. How about Vlad Jr.? He's got 5 stolen bases. Know how many home runs he's got? 3. Nobody had that. Nobody.
Well, I want to see what happens now that Kirk is back.
Mm-hmm. He's next.
Yep.
Here's a pitch from Weathers. It's in there for a strike. So Nathan Lucas just came back. Barger out. And Varsho's out. Barger elbow, wrist for Varsho.
Yeah. But that's, they lose their center fielder.
And he's a good one. Yeah. Next pitch for Blatt. Swing off, popped up. Backing up Caballero. Coming on Bellinger. Coming on. He calls off Caballero, which is the correct play. Cabby hurt him. Belly makes the play 2 down. You're
going to hear something now. Here comes Kirk for the first time. Standing ovation for this kid who's, and even Vladdy says he's the heart of this team, and he has not been here. First game back.
A 262 career hitter against the Yankees. He's a guy that has awesome plate coverage. Right-hand hitter. First pitch way outside. Ball 1.
So he played in Buffalo last night. They sent one Toronto reporter.
Right.
And he goes up to Kirk and he said, "Why are you DHing?" And he said, "I don't think I'm supposed to tell you, but I'm catching tomorrow night." And he said, "Where?" And he said, "In Toronto." So he announced his own return.
Attaboy. Back to a breaking ball miss. It's just his 6th game of the season, hitting at $150. 1 homer and 2 runs batted in.
And the homer was not here. How about that? No homers at home. How can that be?
Not a lot of games under his belt, but I hear you. Next pitch gets away from Mascara. Was down and in at his back foot. Scoots to the left from Mascara. Advancing to second is Clement. And a 3-0 count here to Kirk.
No slider that got off the tip of the glove of Mascara.
Kirk and a whole bunch, I don't want to say a bunch, but a number of guys on this ball club, you do not look at them and judge them by their looks. Because this guy is like 2 fire hydrants put together. He is 5'8", about 260, but he can hit. That next pitch in there for strike. I mean, he has been outstanding in his career. Hit 282 with 15 homers, 76 RBIs last year. Here's pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Listen to his fans. Yeah. They want to see this guy succeed immediately.
Yes, they do.
He had 282 last year. That was his best year in terms of batting average, and the 15 home runs, his career best as well. So as a career hitter coming in today's action, 7 years, a 267 hitter. 3-2, 2 out, runner at second. Here's pitch. Swing on, line drive to the gap in left center field. Grisham on his horse. He will. Can't get it. It goes over his head. Bounces up against the fence. Scoring easily is Clement. In with an RBI double. Alejandro Kirk, 1-0 Toronto in the first inning.
And everyone in this place is standing, and they've been waiting for him. They just love this kid. And he came back, and look what he delivered. He didn't miss a home run by much. Grisham went all the way back to the 400-foot sign. He's lucky that didn't go over the wall.
Went over Grish's head, bounced up against the fence. And Kirk with an easy double scoring Clement, 1-0 Blue Jays. And Kazuma Okamoto, the kid can hit. What can I tell you?
Yankee killer.
Okamoto looks at a first pitch strike. Okamoto, 230, 13 homers and 38 runs batted in. He's our third baseman. He's having a good start.
Somewhere we have to see what Kirk does against this team. He's been a Yankee killer since he came up.
262, 6 homers and 27.
RBI.
It seems like it's more than that.
Seems like it's more, doesn't it?
I wrote that down. I looked at it 3 times. Next pitch in there for strike. I was expecting like 295,
right.
14 homers, 80 runs batted in. But all of them have been to great effect.
That's why we remember. That's why we think that he's such a Yankee killer, because he's always doing something when it counts.
0-2. Backdoor breaking ball, long hold by Escara. It's called a ball by Jonathan Payne. The Weather's trying to shut the door right here, keep it at a 1-0 deficit. As you mentioned, the Yankees lost 8 of 9 here in this building, counting postseason. And too many of those games weren't close. There's the next pitch. Checked out at first. Raymond DeJesus said he did not swing, so count goes to 2-2. Blue Jays It's the final series on a homestand. They won 2 out of 3 against the Orioles and lost 2 out of 3 to the Phillies. 2-2, 2 out, runner at second. Here's pitch. Swung on, bounce foul, third base side. As I look at Carlos Feblis on that ball going foul, he's a brave gentleman.
Yeah.
He's got his back to the hitter, a right-hand hitter. He's keeping an eye on the runner at second. I fear for these guys every day, I swear.
You've been doing this a long time. Third base. At Fenway Out used to scare me all the time when I was doing it.
2-2 here. Weathers deals. Here's pitch. Swing on, rocket, left field, deep, going down the line, and a 2-run homer.
Okie dokie.
I think we've seen this movie before. Okamoto with a home run. His 14th. RBIs 39 and 40. 2-run shot. 3-0 Toronto in the first.
And I was hoping we weren't going to hear that siren for the whole weekend. They play this awful sound when the team wins and when someone hits a home run. It's like a loud horn that goes off. Okamoto. And one of the things that we were just looking about, Okamoto 9 for his last 28. That's 321. But why we think about Kirk, 13 ribbies in his last 20 games against the Yankees.
There you go. There's your damage you were looking at. Kept that ball fair by about 10 feet. Nathan Lucas, left-hand hitter. That's the first pitch, breaking ball for strike. This crowd is buzzing.
Yeah. And he just came back, too. Nathan Lucas. Brian Schneider is back.
0-1 from Weathers. Here's the pitch. Fastball missed down low. 1-1.
Oh, that was obliterated, that hit. Wow.
It's, yeah.
The only question was whether it was going to be foul, but it was, third deck?
Every bit. Next pitch from Weathers. Jam shot. McMahon left side on the run. Flips over in time for the out. But 6 men come to the plate. Damage done. A 3-0 Toronto lead. And when we come back, Jazz Chisholm Jr. will lead off for the Yankees. Here in WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
I'd finally have time to reread my favorite fantasy book.
Dig deeper. We're imagining winning the New York lottery here.
Okay, I'd build my own reading nook right where the sun hits.
You're getting warmer.
The French sun. I'll buy a villa in Marseille. Wait, what's the French word for sun?
I don't know, Kathy. You're the reader.
Okay, I'll hire a tutor to learn the French word for sun, then the words to negotiate real estate, then I'll buy my own French library.
And to think you just wanted to reread a book. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late-inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at...
Yes. Well, back here in Toronto, we go to the top of the second inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. get a lead off, followed by Spencer Jones and Jose Caballero. 3-0. RBI double by Alejandro Kirk, 2-run homer by Okamoto. First pitch, here's a little looper into right field. That will get down for a base hit. Jazz Chisholm, an off-speed pitch, and serves it into right field to get the Yankees going here in the second inning.
Today's Yankees Radio Acme Markets home run payoff contestant is Luis O. from Union City, New Jersey. Luis will win a $100 Acme Markets gift card for every homer the Yanks hit in the second. Visit WFAN.com/Acme.
You mentioned coming into this game in 11 innings, Savage had given up 2 hits, one to Jazz, one to Grisham, and now Jazz just got another base hit. Here's Spencer Jones. First pitch, swinging and down the left field line, but well fouled. Jones at 278. Home run, 5 runs batted in. 10 for 36. He's got a double and he's stolen a base.
And so far, we're seeing an array of breaking pitches from Yusevich. I haven't seen maybe one or two fastballs, not a lot.
Jazz pretty good lead at first. Not seen, well, Yusevich has had so few men on base, we've not seen a move from him.
I've never seen him give up hits.
Just the third hit he's given up against the Yankees in 12 innings plus. It's covering 3 games. Jazz takes the leader's pitch to Jones. Fastball for a called strike. Jones behind 0-2.
And somehow they measured that home run at 423 feet. It looked like it's a lot more than that.
Well,
maybe it's metric.
The launch angle is huge, that's for sure. 0-2, here's pitch. Taken outside. 1-2. Yankees coming off a 3-game sweep in Cleveland. They've won 4 consecutive games, 5 of the last 6. And that series sweep was their 6th and a 5th on the road. 1-2 pitch to Jones. And he swings and misses at an off-speed pitch. Strike 3. First strikeout for Yusevich.
And first strikeout of the game presented by Weichert Realtors. Don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one at Weichert.com.
So 1 down. That brings up Jose Caballero. Cabby at 258, 5 homers, 18 runs batted in. He's at shortstop today. 2 for 7 during the Cleveland series. Knocked in a couple runs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. There goes Jazz. First pitch taken down low, and Kirk could not get off a throw. There's no interference either. As he raised up to make the throw, he saw that Jazz was 3/4 of the way there. Stolen base for Jazz Chisholm, his 18th.
Also, Caballero's bat didn't get it was sort of in the way there. He put it down quickly enough, but maybe blocked him a little bit. Caballero does everything to get an advantage, everything.
There had been, well, Johnson Payne was all over it. I thought that was a little scary. I thought
it
there might have
wasn't
been
it?
interference.
Yep.
So runner in scoring position, Jazz dancing off at first pitch inside. Moves Cappy's feet, ball 2.
Yeah, there's that fastball, 94.
3-0 Toronto, top of the second, first of 3 here.
Jazz having a conversation with Ernie Clement up there at second base.
Last time we saw Ernie, he had strep throat back in May at the stadium, breaking ball up high. Mentioned to David Schneider. I said, tell him I said hello. I was looking for him. He said, he never comes out for batting practice. I said, well, is he sick? He said, no, he's not sick this time. So I remember he got a couple of hits there. That series
he didn't play the first game. And they
3-0 to Cappy. Here's pitch. Up high. Ball 4. That'll bring a tying run to the plate.
Okay.
And that walk by Yusevich, brought to you by North Shore, the MVP of adult diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit NorthShore.com. There's an opportunity for Ryan McMahon. Couple men aboard. Mac hitting at 217 with 7 homers, 21 runs batted in. Left-hand hitter. 1 out, 2 on, 3-0 Toronto. First pitch from Yusevich, way outside, ball 1.
But look around here. They couldn't get another person in here with a shoehorn. This is amazing.
Well, it is the 5th largest city in North America.
Well, I understand, but it's not always like this in here. It's not the playoffs, but a lot of the Canada soccer shirts, you see the red.
I really like this place.
Yeah.
It started coming here when I was doing games at ESPN in '93. And this building had been up for a couple of years.
Yeah, 89, we were there. Did you ever do a game in that awful place across the street?
Yeah.
The coldest place I've ever been in my life.
Off. Are you kidding me?
Right on the water.
Oh,
right on the water.
On.
It was
I tell you, it was, I want to say I was at the Daily News. And I want to say it was 79 or 80. And it was cold.
It was awful. I got it in 88. That was the last time. 89, it had opened middle of the year here.
1-0 to Mac. Pitch down and away. McMahon 2-0. So a soft base hit on an off-speed pitch. Strikeout of Jones. 4-pitch walk to Cabby. And now McMahon's got the edge 2-0. 3-0 Toronto. Top 2. Here's the pitch. Taken up high, ball 3.
That was his fastball. That could have gone. It was a good take by McMahon. Really good.
So 3-0. McMahon batting in the 8th spot. You got J.C. Escaro on deck. Another left-hand hitter. There's pitch from Yusevich. And outside, he can't find it right now. Bases loaded. Now you got to capitalize. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Talk about Yankees baseball before and after the game here on WFAN, WFAN-FM, WFAN-FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Talk about a golden opportunity. 1 out. Bases loaded. 3-0 Toronto, top of the 2nd inning. Scara hitting at $162, no homers and 7 runs batted in. First pitch. Fastball in there for a strike.
Right on that corner. That's what he was trying to do with McMahon and couldn't get it there. He can be a little more aggressive, but he thinks with Escaro.
Righty against the lefty hitting catcher. Here's pitch. Swung on a foul straight back. 0-2.
I mean, if you're JC, you know that was your pitch and you missed it.
And now he's got to elevate something so I can pick up at least 1 run. Big spot right here. 0-2 to JC. Savage. He deals. Pitch swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well,
second strikeout for you, Savage. Bases are loaded. You got to come out of here at least 1.
This is like another wasted opportunity here unless Grisham can do something. Third baseman Nakamoto halfway in. Everybody else back on the grass in the infield.
Grisham had a big grand slam last year in Atlanta. First pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. He was way out in front. 0-1. Middle and the bottom of the order. Trying to make something happen here for the Yankees. Just tuning in, a 2-out RBI single by Alejandro Kirk. His first game coming off the injured list. And then Okamoto hit a towering 2-run homer, kept it fair down the left field line. 0-1 here to Grisham, bases juice. Here's a pitch. Fastball down low. This kid's got to throw something over the plate. Grisham 2 for 4. A couple of days ago in Cleveland, scored 3 times. Swinging the bat pretty well. He went 1 for 5 in the middle game at Cleveland.
Doesn't strike
and
out.
2 for 4 in the first game.
At a 15% chase rate. That's 5th lowest in Major League Baseball.
There you go. 1-1, big pitch. Swing and a pop-up, playable. Infield. Clement, second baseman, being called off by the shortstop. Jimenez on the grass. Actually, heels on the grass, toes on the dirt. Makes the catch. And there's an opportunity right down the drain. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 3 left. We go bottom 2. It's 3-0 Toronto here in Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
I'd finally have time to reread my favorite fantasy book.
Dig deeper. We're imagining winning the New York lottery here.
Okay, I'd build my own reading nook right where the sun hits.
You're getting warmer.
The French sun. I'll buy a villa in Marseille. Wait, what's the French word for sun?
I don't know, Kathy. You're the reader.
Okay, I'll hire a tutor to learn the French word for sun, then the words to negotiate real estate, then I'll buy my own French library.
And to think you just wanted to reread a book. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth? or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime.
GPS. There we go, bottom of the second inning here in Toronto. First of three, and then the Yankees come home, face the White Sox and the Reds. Ryan Weathers going to face the bottom third of the order. The always pesky Miles Straw leads off, right-hand hitter. And first pitch down low for ball one.
This drive around the league brought to you by Audi. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer to experience the all-new 2026 Audi Q3 today, or visit AudiOffers.com.
1-0 to Straw, right-hand hitter, and check the swing, but it's a called strike by Jonathan Payne, 1-1.
It's raining in Washington when they start. Seattle is in. Bryce Miller's pitching, 2-0, 1.33 ERA. He's got 11 consecutive scoreless innings coming into tonight.
Backdoor breaking ball misses, 2-1.
And top of the third in Baltimore. Baltimore all over San Diego, 6-2. Griffin Canning made it 2 innings. Randy Machado returns to Baltimore for the third time since he has left.
2-1 pitch here to Straw. Breaking ball inside, miss, ball 3.
Cleveland is leading Detroit 2-1 there in the bottom of the third. Brian Rocchio, an RBI triple in the second. Jack Flaherty against Tanner Bybee.
3-1. Ball hit up the middle. Jazz waiting for it behind the bag or near the bag, and throws over in plenty of time for out number 1.
And Boston leading Texas 2-1, bottom of the third. They're in Fenway, Texas. They've won 9 out of 12. Wyatt Langford had an RBI single in the second. Jack Leiter against Sonny Gray.
When was the last time you heard an 8-hole hitter get an ovation like David Schneider just got?
He just got back. You know, these people remember they almost won the World Series. David Schneider was a big part of last year. He was sent to the minors unceremoniously.
As a matter of fact, when they were in town in New York, first pitch is outside, ball 1.
Yep, and now he's back. And
right-hand hitter. He's got some pop. Not a big guy. Deep in that right-hand hitter's box. And the pitch is in there for strike. 1-1.
A little after 8, St. Louis will be at Minnesota. Kyle Leahy against Joe Ryan. Houston will be at Kansas City. Angels are down in Tampa Bay in a little while.
1-1. Here's pitch. Way outside. Slipped out of his hand. 2-1.
Actually, Rays are in the Angels. That's why they're starting so late. Shane McClanahan against Sam Aldigeri. Aldigeri taking Jack Kahanowitz's spot. Yes. Kahanowitz is having Tommy John.
2-1 pitch right over the plate, and called a ball, and Escara immediately taps his helmet. Wants to challenge that.
Call the ball. The catcher's count.
By the way, first pitch, bottom of the second, 79 mile an hour changeup, brought to you by Optimum Fiber, famously fast fiber internet.
Also return. New York has 2 remaining.
Good job by Escara.
Yeah, he's good at that. He is very good at that.
Got it by looks like less than a half inch. 2-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch from Weathers. Swung on, bouncing ball third base. 2-hopper to McMahon. Takes his time. Guns it over a little bit low. And just got the hustling Snyder for out number 2.
It's raining in New York, so Atlanta and New York are delayed. How about this, Dave? The Mets, 13 of their next 23 games are against the Braves and the Phillies.
Okay.
Buckle up.
Wow.
1-0. Cincinnati is leading Arizona. They are in the second. Milwaukee, William Contreras RBI double in the first inning. They lead Philly 1-0. They're in the second. There's Jacob Mizorowski pitching against Tanner Banks as an opener.
And hit him first pitch. Andres Jimenez got hit right around the right elbow. He's a left-hand hitter, and he's going to get first base with 2 outs. Boy, you hate to hit a table setter like that with 2 outs.
Okay, you want to hear numbers? Here's numbers for you, folks. Mizorowski, since the start of May, 6-0, an ERA of 0.20.
We've seen it up close and personal. I believe it. Top of the order. Here's George Springer, second time through. And now Weathers steps off. 3-0 Toronto. We're in the bottom of the second. Yankees had the bases loaded. In the top half of this inning, it could not score. Left them loaded. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. Springer way late. That was a pitch he was handling last year.
That was good. That was a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And when Weathers has problems, it's on that fastball. 9 of his 13 homers are off that fastball. That was 98.
Trying to get Springer for the second time. He flied out to right. Next pitch down low. 1-1. His team split a series in New York. 4-game set. 1-1. Breaking ball. Missed inside. 2-1. May 18 and 19, the Yankees won the first 2 games 7-6 and 5-4, and then Toronto came back, won the last 2 games 2-1 and 2-0. There's 2-1 from Weathers. And pitch, swung on, late swing, and fouled off right side. Infield straight up for Springer, and they're all back deep. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Here's the pitch from Weathers. Swing and foul off right side. George late on that one.
So he is throwing him fastball after fastball.
Do it again. Here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at first. 3-0 Toronto. Here in the second, the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on deep drive, left field. That's big time trouble. And it's in the second deck, just shy of the second deck. Clears the bullpen. 2-run homer, George Springer. He's at it again. A 5-0 Toronto lead here in the second. This is a guy that last year, as we mentioned, hit .417. Double check that. Yep, 417 with 4 homers and 12 runs batted in 7 games against the Yankees in this building.
And if he's in a slump, you wouldn't know it when the Yankees are there. That's why we never think he's in a slump, because every time he sees a Yankee uniform, he hits one either off the wall somewhere or into the stands.
And it's a matter, we get back-to-back series of that because all you have to do is change the name from Jose Ramirez to George Springer.
Right.
5-0 Yankees in the second, 2 outs. Here's a pitch fouled back by Ernie Clement. Boy, that hit batter proved costly. 5-0 lead. We're only in the second inning. 0-1. Pitch swung on, a fly ball, right center field. Easy play for Jones, going to his right. Makes a one-hand catch, and that'll do it. Once again, damage done by George Springer. 2-run homer. As we go to the third, it's 5-0 Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
In baseball, great teams know one thing. Smart defense wins championships. The same is true when it comes to protecting yourself. That's why more Americans are starting with Byrna Less Lethal. Byrna Less Lethal personal protection products are designed to stop an attacker for up to 40 minutes, giving you time to get to safety and call for help. Byrna is proudly American and hand-assembled in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Play smarter defense. Visit Byrna.com today. That's B-Y-R-N-A, Byrna.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
From first call to final invoice, ServiceTitan is the only integrated intelligence that automates your entire workflow. Built for visionaries, ready to stop operating and start automating their success. ServiceTitan, AI for the trades.
This is Modelo Especial, a full-flavored golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste from start to finish. Brewed with time, effort, and determination to get the balance just right. Because when a beer is made right, you can feel it. Modelo Especial, the model for everyday beer. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, street...
5-0 Toronto as we go top of the third. And the third inning brought to you by Spectrum Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. A couple of home runs. 2-run shot by Okamoto. And here is a foul ball off the bat of Ben Rice. RBI by Kirk and a 2-run homer by Springer. Yankees had the bases loaded. Bottom 2, couldn't score.
Now look at this alignment out here with the infield. Everybody ringed around. The 4 infielders all ringed around.
Pitch up and in to Ben.
equally separated. Third baseman is at shortstop. The shortstop's near second. On the other side is the second baseman near second, and five in. So somebody's.
No, when you look after, you know what you're looking at. You got the two umpires look like they're fielders.
Oh, that's right.
1-1 pitch in on the corner.
Second base umpire Steven Jasinski looks like another because they've got the black uniforms. Or excuse me. All right. I'm thinking, what are they doing? There's an extra person
like 1,
out there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infielders is what it looks like.
No wonder they can't get a ball out of there.
You need to take a picture of that 1-2 pitch to Ben Rice. Bounced it up there at 57 feet, 2-2. I had that happen to me one time, too. You look out there and you're going, where'd these guys come from?
Well, they're in the same black because it's the Jeez, Susan, you really are a jerk.
Hey, it can happen to anybody. Come on. 2-2 to Ben Rice leading off the top of the third. Here's pitch. Swung on, hit the right side. That is a fair ball by the width of the baseball, fielded by Vladdy. Throws to Yasevich, covering for the out, 1 down.
And was in the exact right place. Now, Springer last year against the Yankees, 330, 9 homers, 24 RBIs in 31 games.
Here's Goldie. 1 down. Here in the top of the third. Goldschmidt fouled out to Guerrero, the first baseman, first time up. Here's a first pitch. Down low, ball 1. Not quite the same ring around the infield this time.
No.
Here's next pitch. Swing and a miss.
Boy, that slider, that's tough for a right-hander. Goes down, it's late breaking, but boy, does it have a break.
5-0. Blue Jays here, top of the third, 1 out. 1-1 to Goldschmidt. Another pitch in there for a strikeout. This kid finds that groove we saw last year in the playoffs. It's going to be tough. Coming overhand, straight over the top, and you rarely, if ever, see that anymore. Goldie now 0 for 3 against him. Here's the next pitch. Swing on it and a little looper. Hit to the right side and a sinking line drive, soft line drive, fielded easily by Ernie Clement. 2 down.
Yankee fans, shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store, neweracap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
There's Cody Bellinger flat out to right field his first time. 1 hit, a soft base hit by Jazz Chisholm, led off the second inning. That's it. First pitch, a strike to Cody. Done a lot of renovation in this ballpark the last couple of years. Next pitch, swung on a fly ball. Shallow center field, going back shortstop Jimenez. He's there to make the catch. And Yasevich starting to find it. It goes 1, 2, 3 here in the third. He's got a 5-0 Toronto lead here at Rogers Center on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
I'll adopt a cat.
Just a cat, Sean? This is a New York Lottery win we're talking about.
I'd get the ultra-rare, hairless cat known as the Minskin.
Then?
I'd turn my garage into a rescue menagerie for all furless felines.
And when that gets too full?
I'll purchase land in the Catskills for them to sunbathe in hairless abandon.
Only cats?
All hair-free animals looking to roam in bald, beautiful peace.
Can I come?
Do you have hair?
New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees radio network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a life.
TTRCM.
New Motorola Razr Ultra is the official smartphone of the New York Yankees. Curated textures and colors, pro-grade camera system. It's the most powerful razor ever. Motorola.com.
See if Ryan Weathers can settle down here. And he delivers the first pitch breaking ball to Vlad Guerrero Jr. Strike one. 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second. A 5-0 Toronto lead. He's given up a couple of home runs. One to Okamoto, a 2-run shot, and a 2-run shot by George Springer. 0-1. This ball down low. 1-1 of Vlad Jr. He, too, did some damage here last year. Remember that grand slam he hit last year? Yikes.
Okay, Ryan Weathers now 7 home runs allowed in his last 3 starts. 4 in his previous 6.
Total of 15. 2 of them tonight. 1-1. Here's pitch. Swing on, bouncing ball left side, charger. It's McMahon on the second hop. Throws on the run. Got him. Good play.
I do want to see, and we'll watch over a while to see now that Kirk is back and in back of Vladdy, if he gets pitched a little differently. Because he really had no one protecting him.
Boy, he thought he'd been lost for the last 10 years. Look at reading him. Alejandro Kirk, 3-2 pitch. RBI double. Got over the head of Trent Grisham in left center field. Grisham was playing him towards right center. He had a long run. Did a good job to get close to it. Right-hand hitter. And first pitch from Weathers. Way outside. Ball 1.
With Kirk reinstated, they DFA'd Tyler Heineman, who was his backup for a while.
Next pitch. Tried that backdoor breaking ball again. Missed. 2-0.
Because we saw his eventual replacement, but his backup now is the kid Brandon Woodruff. And one of the things about, Brandon Valenzuela. And one of the things they were talking about today.
2-0 pitch fouled straight back. 2-1.
Valenzuela is from Mexico like Kirk is. And it's really great to have, a mentor right there. And they're together a lot. Today I saw them together, and so it's going to be great for Valenzuela to have that man here.
Friend and a mentor.
Yep.
2-1 pitch. Fastball right over the plate. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the third, a 5-0 Toronto lead. 5 runs on 4 hits, couple of home runs. No runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. 2-2 from Weathers. And the pitch. Swung on, hit hard. Past the diving third baseman McMahon into the left field corner. And Kirk hustling for second. Here's a throw, and he shut it down 2/3 of the way. It said, no, I don't think so. Cody Bellinger got to it quickly and hit the cutoff man post haste. But another rocket hit off the bat of Alejandro Kirk.
Well, if the first base coach could have grabbed him, he would have, because he put his hand like, no. And then he turns around, he's about halfway, and turns around and comes back.
Now, Mark Baczynski's been here forever, and he knows full well what Bellinger has been doing in left field. He's the best left fielder in the game.
And he pointed to first base like
First pitch breaking ball to Okamoto in there for a strike.
He pointed to first base as if to say, get on that base and stay there.
It's like you would tell your pooch, right?
Yes.
Hey, you sit.
You over here, sit.
0-1. Fastball for a called strike. Cosmo Okamoto, 2-2 pitch. High fly ball, 2-run homer down the left field line. In the first inning, 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second. You got 1 out, 1 on here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit down to third base. McMahon to his left. Gobbles, throws to second for 1, over to first. And Okamoto is safe. McMahon took a nanosecond. Couldn't get it out of his glove quickly enough. Nice turn by Jazz at second. They do get the lead runner.
Yeah, and that is what happened. He picks it up, and just trouble transferring with that just tiny second allowed Okamoto to get down that line. Game of inches.
2 down. And it brings up Nathan Lucas, left-hand hitter. He grounded out to McMahon at third. McMahon well off the line here. And now Weathers steps off. 5-0 Toronto, bottom of the third, 2 out, 1 on. Scour sets up outside, first pitch. Front door, breaking ball, first strike. 1-1. Lucas was injured last time we saw these guys a few weeks ago at Yankee Stadium. So Lucas and Kirk are back. Barger's still out. His pitch swung on and held on to by Scour, 0-2.
He keeps coming back and getting hurt again.
Yeah, he's tried to throw a guy out and it popped his elbow. Talking about Addison Barger's a good player.
Barger can play third base, outfield. Really good player.
Here comes the 0-2, and breaking ball, did he go? Did not, as they check with Paul Clemens, umpire at third. Ball and 2 strikes to Lucas, runner at first. 2 outs, and Weather's trying to post his first 0 in the game here. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and he does indeed do that with a strikeout, his first. So no runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Toronto leads 5-0. Game 1 of 3 here in Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
I'd finally have time to reread my favorite fantasy book.
Dig deeper. We're imagining winning the New York lottery here.
Okay, I'd build my own reading nook right where the sun hits.
You're getting warmer.
The French sun. I'll buy a villa in Marseille. Wait, what's the French word for sun?
I don't know, Kathy. You're the reader.
Okay, I'll hire a tutor to learn the French word for sun, then the words to negotiate real estate, then I'll buy my own French library.
And to think you just wanted to reread a book. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it?
.com.
Being brought to you by Spectrum Fiber Powered Internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. As we come to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth, Provident Bank commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank to learn more. Jazz Chisholm, he has the Yankees' only hit. He leads off here in the 4th. First pitch swings and sends it to left field. Backing up is Schneider on the track, just shy of the track, and makes a one-hand catch.
And when the game's on the line, you call the closer at Morgan & Morgan. They're ready to answer the call. Injured, dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud partner of the New York Yankees.
One pitch, one out. Here's Spencer Jones, struck out on a 1-2 pitch. Big left-hand hitter. Field pulled to the right. And first pitch in there for a strike.
That fastball right on the outside corner. Oh, Kirk, chance for it. Ooh. He's
Call
right.
the ball. New York has 2 remaining.
Good for Spencer Jones. 0.7 of an inch.
One-0 here to Big Spencer. Sevich upstairs for ball 2. One hit for the Yankees. They had the bases loaded, just tuning in. Bases loaded second inning. Got a base hit from Jazz. Stole second. Strikeout to Jones. Caballero walked. McMahon walked. Next pitch. Misses badly here. 3-0 to Jones.
And if you're wondering the progress of Jason Dominguez, who's been playing right field down in AAA, 7 to 9 innings tonight and tomorrow. And then they're going to reevaluate on Monday.
3-0 fastball up high, ball 4, so the Yankees have another base runner, and that's the fourth walk by Savage.
So it doesn't sound as if, because Aaron Boone had said he might be coming back soon, it doesn't sound, if they're going to reevaluate on Monday, that he's coming back soon. They want to build him up more and actually give him more work in right field. Want to make sure he's okay.
Hopefully he's swinging the bat well, too. Here is Cabby. And Caballero looks at the breaking ball outside, ball 1. Cabby walked his first time on 4 pitches. Want to know to Caballero, right-hand hitter. Yasevich, a right-hander, and the pitch swung on and popped out. Shallow center field. Easy play for Miles Straw. He comes in about 15 steps, makes a one-hand chest-high catch, 2 down.
That high fastball, that was only 94. It's not like he's throwing 98, 99. He's throwing it in great spots, so they can't square up the ball, getting underneath it and popping it right up in the air.
So here's Ryan McMahon. He walked on 4 pitches. That was back in the second inning when the Yankees left the base was loaded. The Yankees have a 5-0 lead. 2 out, 1 on. Pitch to Mack. Outside, ball 1. At shortstop, Jimenez guarding the middle. Second baseman Clement guarding the 4-hole right side. And left-hand hitter comes a 1-0 from Yasevich. Swing and a miss with a fastball. 1-1. As mentioned, season series at 2 apiece. Yankees virtual tie with Tampa Bay starting today with Toronto in 3rd place, 9 back. 1-1. Pitch up high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good crowd here at Rogers Center. That has filled up. Next pitch, swing on, line drive into center field. Over to his right as Straw makes the catch. And that will do it for the Yankees. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We go bottom 4. It's 5-0 Blue Jays here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Every pitch in.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
I'd finally have time to reread my favorite fantasy book.
Dig deeper. We're imagining winning the New York lottery here.
Okay, I'd build my own reading nook right where the sun hits.
You're getting warmer.
The French sun. I'll buy a villa in Marseille. Wait, what's the French word for sun?
I don't know, Kathy. You're the reader.
Okay, I'll hire a tutor to learn the French word for sun, then the words to negotiate real estate, then I'll buy my own French library.
And to think you just wanted to reread a book. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything.
Conditions apply.
As we continue on here, Yankee baseball, hearty happy birthday to New York legendary sportscaster and influencer for a lot of guys in this business, Marv Albert.
Whoa.
Happy birthday, Marv. Yes.
How old is he?
5-0 Toronto as Miles Straw leads off. Straw, Schneider, and Jimenez. 7, 8, 9 against Ryan Weathers. Has been touched up for 5 runs on 5 hits. He's given up 2 home runs. Straw, right-hand hitter. And looks to pitch outside. Straw grounded out to Jazz Chisholm. First time up. Five runs, 5 hits for Toronto. Here's Weathers with the 1-1. Kicks and deals. Pitch. Breaking ball at his back foot. Missed. 2-1. Jazz and Caballero playing deep up at the corners. Next pitch on the inside corner to Straw. Man, he's not happy. Shaking his head, walks right out of the batter's box in a circle. Not happy.
And Scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar. Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global. Still raining in Washington. Seattle is in.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down goes Straw. Second strikeout for Weathers. 1 down here in the 4th.
And they'll sit probably for a long time because Seattle's not coming back. Seattle's in Baltimore. Baltimore's ahead 6-2. Bottom of the 4th. Samuel Basayo. His 10th 2-run homer in the 1st inning. Manny Machado back in Baltimore for the 3rd time as a visitor.
Here's David Schneider. Grounded out the 3rd. Right-hand hitter looks at a breaking ball for a strike.
Cleveland leading Detroit 2-1 top of the 5th. Brian Roque RBI triple in the 2nd.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Challenged him up top. Swing and a miss.
Texas, who is won 9 of 12, is losing to Boston 2-1 top of the 5th. Luis Contreras, his 14th homer. Jack Leiter against Sonny Gray, all tied up in Minnesota. St. Louis is in 1 apiece.
0-2 to Schneider up high. 1-2.
And Houston is pummeling Kansas City 9-0. They scored 9 runs in the 1st inning. And Yordan Alvarez, homer number 23.
Next pitch to Snyder, swung on and hit to right center field, playable. This will be Jones yielding to Grisham, who makes the catch. There's 2 down.
And Christian Walker followed with his homer, so back-to-back homers for Alvarez and Walker.
5-0 Toronto. We're in the bottom of the 4th. By the way, the top of the 4th is sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Look a relaxing massage and facial after the game. Here's Jimenez, got hit by a pitch. First time up, looks pitch outside, ball 1. Came around to score into George Springer, 2-run homer with 2 outs in the 2nd. Two down, 1-0 pitch from Weathers. Fastball first strike. Bottom of the 4th brought to you by Cars for Kids, 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
Miami and Pittsburgh all tied up 2 apiece, top of the 7th. They are in Pittsburgh.
1-1 pitch, swung on, popped it up. This will be Grisham out in center field. And that'll do it, a 1-2-3 frame. Nicely done by Weathers. 2 scoreless innings, the 3rd and now the 4th. We go to the 5th inning. Yankees got to get something going here, trailing in Toronto 5-0 to the Blue Jays on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
As a contractor, I'll adopt a cat.
Just a cat, Sean? This is a New York Lottery win we're talking about.
I'd get the ultra-rare, hairless cat known as the Minskin.
Then?
I'd turn my garage into a rescue menagerie for all furless felines.
And when that gets too full?
I'll purchase land in the Catskills for them to sunbathe in hairless abandon.
Only cats.
All hair-free animals looking to roam in bald, beautiful peace.
Can I come?
Do you have hair?
New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparent who bolted to
make.
Storage Post is your trusted self-storage solution. From climate control to top-notch security, we've got you covered. Official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Is this the inning the Yankees get something going against Trey Yasevich? This is his third start, Yasevich, against the Yankees. One last month, one in the playoffs, and now tonight as Escara looks at a pitch under his hands for ball one. Escara, Grisham, and Rice, 9-1 and 2. Yankees with one hit, a leadoff single by Jazz Chisholm in the second. They loaded the bases, could not score. It's 5-0 Toronto. Here's pitch. Swing on, foul ball, left side. 1-1.
So now, Trey Yasevich coming in, 11 1/3 scoreless innings over 2 starts against the Yanks. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 scoreless innings.
If you had last season postseason, it's even more. Next pitch swing on into the gap, left center field. Will it get down? Yes, sir. One hop up against the wall out there, and an easy double for J.C. Escara. It's his fourth double of the season. A good start to the Yankees' fifth inning. Here comes the meat of the order for the Yankees, presented by Chef IQ Sense, an intuitive wireless meat thermometer that makes dinner easy. Never under or overcook your chicken, fish, or meat again. Buy yours today at chefiq.com. So a good starter. Good to see JC get a base hit. 2 base hit, in fact. Third time around. Here's Trent Grisham. He's grounded to short, popped out to short.
In Cleveland, J.C. Escara was sitting with Cody Bellinger. Cody was telling him a few things that he saw with his swing. He's been working on what he's been telling him.
Paid off in that at bat. Here's a breaking ball for a strike to Trent Grisham. Yankees have won 8 of the last 9 games on the road. Overall, a 4-game winning streak. His pitch off the end of the bat up the third baseline, stays foul. Five nothing Toronto. They got 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second. Ryan Weathers has shut the door in innings 3 and 4. In those 2 innings, giving up no runs on 1 hit, striking out 2.
And Kirk looking into the dugout for a long time here.
Grisham in an 0-2 hole here with Escara at second. Nobody out, and a pitch. Off-speed pitch outside. 1-2. It's quiet now, but folks, this is a huge crowd in this ballpark. We're told it's close to about 45,000. Here's pitch up high. And heaven knows we heard a lot of noise from these folks last year during the playoffs. I mean, last year was painful. 10-1 Toronto, 13-7 Toronto. Yankees only win in a playoff against these guys 9-6, and then they closed out. Toronto did 7-5. Next pitch outside. 3-2 to Grisham.
That was a very decisive victory.
Scarab, not worried about him at second. 3-2 to Grisham. Swung on, hit down first base line, and grabbed by young Vladdy Guerrero. Just stuck that glove hand out and got it nice and smooth. Takes it to the bag. There's 1 out. Running to third with 1 out. That, of course, came up as a third baseman. He is no stranger to hard-hit ground balls. 1 out, runner at third. Here's Ben Rice walking a ground out The aforementioned Mr. Guerrero. Savage, first pitch. Fastball, first strike. Yankees tonight. 0 for 3 runners in scoring position. Ben, powerful left-hand hitter, having a great year. Here's your 1. Pitch. Outside. 1-1.
Well, and all open in between shortstop and second. Big hole between Clement and Jimenez. Clement pulled over towards first.
1-1 to Ben. Here's pitch. Bounced up there. Good block by Kirk. Alejandro Kirk, catcher, 2-1.
Bounce short of the plate.
Savage ready. Big right-hander works in that first base side of the rubber. Out of the stretch. Pitch. Breaking ball up top. Missed. 3-1. Savage. 2 strikeouts. He's walked 4. See if Ben Rice can get something he can ride on here. 3-1. Nope. Up high, ball 4. That's his 5th walk. Walked 7 against Baltimore a couple of starts ago and came out unscathed. He was not involved in the decision. It was a 6-5 Baltimore win, but 5 innings. Walked 7, struck out 4. Could have been a heck of a lot worse. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Bouncing ball, third base side, foul ball. Goldschmidt looking for his first hit tonight. He's fouled out to Guerrero, popped out the second.
You know what's kind of scary here? J.C. Escara's double. That was the first hit by a catcher in the month of June.
Mm-hmm. Pitch from the outside corner, and Paul going to challenge that one.
Right, better challenge.
0 for 26.
That's a huge 0 for a couple of guys.
Catchers? Yeah.
Oh, Paul was incorrect.
Call confirmed. Wow. New York has 1 challenge remaining.
1 challenge remaining.
Yeah, a lot of the guys, a lot of the veterans particularly don't like they like the ABS. They don't like to do the challenge. It's hard enough to hit. I don't like to be the umpire, too.
Savage is ready to pitch. Paul wasn't ready, so Paul steps out and is granted time.
So Paul's 0 for 3 in challenges.
1 out, runners at the corners. Yankees down 5-0, top of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Goldie. The 0-2 swung on and skied to right field pretty deep, but it's staying in the yard. Lucas, both feet on the track, gets the job done. Sack fly as Escara walks home. So the Yankees are on the board, and RBI for Goldie, his 29th. It's now 5-1 Toronto lead here in the 5th inning. Yeah, that's a huge offer for the catchers. You got to get. It's imperative to get something out of that position. So runner at first now with 2 down. There's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2, fly to right, pop out to shortstop. First pitch. Swing on, line drive, right field, got a chance, get up and go. Home run for Cody Bellinger.
Nope.
And he stopped at second, but the first base umpire and the second base umpire were signaling home run. So a 2-run shot jumped on the first pitch he sees, and now the Yankees have made this a heck of a lot more interesting. 2-run shot by Belly. That's a 5-3 ball game.
And that was his 10th homer of the season. And what he saw here, there's a back wall. If it goes over the blue line and hits something and comes back on the field, it's a home run. I think I'm going to look at it. They're going to look at it.
I think it's the right call.
Let's see. Yeah, it's over the wall and bounce back in. There's 2 walls.
John Schneider has nothing to lose by challenging it. I totally get that.
First Yankee home run is brought to you by Kia Summer Sticker Sales event. Visit your local Kia dealer today.
Tell you what, he hit it hard because it was out in a blink.
Should be over the blue line and came back.
But like I said, it happened. It was, like a bang, bang.
Yeah. Well, Cody saw the ball bounce back on the field and figured it was a double.
And he did the right thing. He hustled.
After further review, the call on the field is confirmed. It was a home run.
Absolutely. Jumped on the first pitch. Picks up a couple RBIs. Home run number 10 RBIs, 44 and 45.
Right.
So now some life here. The Yankee offense. First time they've scored runs on Yasevich. How about that?
Yep.
Here's Jazz Chisholm. First pitch, fastball for strike. Yankees on a good heater here. They've won 4 consecutive games, 8 of the last 9 on the road. So they're within striking distance now. Pitch to Jazz, swing and a miss to the breaking ball. Well, I like how Cody was aggressive on that. You got a first pitch he can handle and put a barrel on it, got it out. 0-2 to Jazz, needs to do some 2-strike hitting here. Flips the bat in his hands. Taps his helmet down, now steps in. Yasevich ready. Here comes the 0-2. And the pitch down low at his back foot. So Scarra got it going with the double. And moved up. Ground ball, wound up at third. Sac fly scored him. And then a 2-run homer by Bellinger. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called. Jazz wants to challenge this.
Previous pitch is called a strike. The batter's challenge.
Let's see where it is. And wow, was he right or just missed?
I can't even.
Call's overturned. New York still has 1 challenge.
Wow. Oh, boy.
That's less.
It's less than a 1/10 of an inch. See, they're booing because it looks like it touches it on the big screen.
My goodness, dental floss, I tell you. Man, oh man, that was close. Key now is capitalizing on it. A 2-2 pitch coming.
See if it unnerved Yasevich a little bit.
2-2 to Jazz. And the pitch from Yasevich. Swing and a miss. Stuck him out on a high fastball. Good inning nonetheless for the Yankees as they get 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. Bottom 5 coming up. A 5-3 Toronto lead here in Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even less?
Well, I'll spend 6 months living with a Honduran capuchin monkey troupe to learn how to pick things up with my feet, so I never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, you'll be a hit at dinner parties. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime.
Back here in Toronto, here we go with Ryan Weathers pitching to George Springer. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Fifth inning brought to you by Elect 825, building our future. Well, what else is new? George Springer's done some damage. He had a 2-run homer last time up. He's 1 for 2. Top of the order here for Toronto, a 5-3 Blue Jay lead. Next pitch in the dirt.
And the Bet 365 real money time line is now plus 475 for the Yankees, minus 750 for the Blue Jays. That's powered by Bet 365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only.
1-1 to Springer. And a fastball in there for strike from the lefty, Ryan Weathers. Let's give it up 5 runs on 5 hits. Give it up a 2-run homer to Okamoto in the first, a 2-run homer in the second to Springer. There's the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls it off, Springer does, behind home plate to our right.
He's up at 75 pitches now, so another inning. Whoop, just as I said that, Jake Bird got up. He's starting to warm up.
1-2 to Springer. And a pitch. Swing, half swing. And fouled it back behind home plate again. Five runs, 5 hits, no errors for Toronto. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Yankees. Cody Bellinger, a 2-run homer, sac fly for Goldie. Counting for the Yankee runs. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Weathers. Breaking ball way outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Straight up in the infield and outfield for Springer. And the pitch from Weathers. Fastball way outside. Ball 3. Springer coming in to today's action. A 204 batting average. 5 homers, 14 runs batted in. And the home run that he hit in the second. This second off of Weathers. Leading off the 5th here. Here comes the 3-2 payoff here from Weathers. And the pitch. Breaking ball, missed down and in.
It's like Springer just gets healthy when he sees the Yankees. Everything goes right. He remembers how to hit. And here comes Matt Blake. Jake Bird just started to warm up, so he's going to walk a little slowly and take some time here. And this consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-MILLION.
So Matt saying his piece. The infielders joining in. Johnson Payne, home plate umpire, going out to break it up. 1 out base runner. You got Ernie Clement coming to the plate, 4th leading hitter in the American League, leading in hits and leading in doubles in the American League.
And how his life has changed after last year because of what he did last year, and now everybody knows who he is.
Absolutely. A postseason record of 30 hits. Right-hand hitter, first pitch from Weathers. Bounced up there, blocked by Escara. Blocked it into the left-hand hitter's box. 1-0. Ernie with an infield hit and a run scored in the first inning. Second time up, he flied out to Jones in right. 5-3 lead for Toronto. We're in the bottom of the 5th, which is brought to you by Key Food and their family of supermarkets. 1-0. Fastball way outside. Boy, control is off point here for a little bit.
Well, this has always been his problem, is control. That's not to be confused with command. This is control.
2-0, needs a strike. Here's a pitch. Swing and a bouncer right in front of home plate. Escara takes charge, throws to first in time to get Clement. So put out 2-3. 1 out, runner to second. It was as good as a bunt. And that brings up Vlad Guerrero Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a fly to left and a bounce out to third. Boy, he writes something in the dirt almost every at bat, and here comes Booney to make a change.
And this call of the bullpen is brought to you by Red Pocket Mobile. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless while also paying less. Since 1899, Calvary Hospital's unmatched expertise and compassion have been here for all New Yorkers. And at Calvary, we know that comforting the whole family is just as important as caring for the person you love. Whether it's palliative care for complex illness or dignified hospice care in your own home, Calvary's here for all of us. Visit calvaryhospital.org. Calvary, where life continues.
Yankee fans, get 30% off everything at Charles Tyrwhitt. The proud menswear partner of the New York Yankees is known for British craftsmanship, sharp tailoring, and timeless style, from iconic dress shirts to refined polos and lightweight linen shirts. There's a perfect fit for work, spring occasions, or even a day at the ballpark. Get 30% off everything with offer code Yankees26 in-store or online at ctshirts.com. Charles Tyrwhitt, dress well.
What's Spectrum Internet? It's the fastest, most reliable internet to stream, game, and browse the way you want. It's also security to keep your whole family safe online. And it's adding the power of Wi-Fi 7 to your home, so you're ready for today and tomorrow. That's fast, secure, and future-ready internet for your family. So what's Spectrum Internet? It's everything you want it to be. Switch today at Spectrum.com. Services not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
5-3 Toronto lead here in the fifth. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Talk Bronx Bombers baseball in the afternoon with a Carton Show on 101.9 WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
And Pitching Change is sponsored by River Spring Living. I've seen firsthand what makes life at River Spring Living special. Schedule a tour at riverspringliving.org today. New pitcher is Jake Bird, and he's had a lot of success against these Blue Jays. Davis Schneider's the only one that's got a hit off him, 2 for 2.
Well, he's got to get an out right here. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. One out, runner at second, first pitch. Swing on, hit down the third base line. Just fair. Past the diving McMahon into the corner. Walking home is Springer, easing into second with an RBI double. Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the first pitch from Jake Bird. It's 6-3 Toronto here in the fifth.
Well, I'm sure that was not sometimes the first pitch. This is why guys will say the first pitch is the best pitch you're going to see. That one started on the outside part of the plate, moved back in over the middle, just got his bat on it, but so strong that got it down the third base line, just fair, but then hit that wall, so Vladdy's on second. Wow.
6-3 lead. Then brings up Alejandro Kirk. Guerrero Jr. A big knock right there. First pitch to Kirk is outside, and for Guerrero, his first hit, he's now 1 for 2 against Bird. And Kirk is facing him for the first time.
And it takes a little steam out of the Yankee bats. They just scored, and now they're giving it right back.
1-0 to Kirk. Here's pitch. Swing on a little looper over the head of Jazz into right field. Here comes Vladdy around third. The throw cut off by Goldschmidt. Base hit by Kirk. His second RBI tonight. It's 7-3 Toronto, and Bird has been touched up in his first 3 pitches.
All right, so Alejandro Kirk is now 3 for 3 with 2 runs scored. So not only does Vladdy profit from that by having Kirk in back of him, this is why you want Kirk in the lineup. This is what he's done tonight. Oh, no.
Couple of runs on the board here. 7-3 Jays. As Kazuma Okamoto, 2-run homer, first inning, first pitch sweeper, first strike. Again, House of Horrors here for the Yankees, counting postseason last year. 1-8 in this building. 0-1 here at Okamoto. Pitch outside in the dirt. 1-1.
Ryan Weathers, 4 1/3, 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts.
A couple of home runs.
Yeah, that's not what you want. 82 pitches.
Counts even at 1-1, Okamoto. Right-hand hitter, his pitch. Breaking ball for called strike, 1-2. Started off with a walk to Springer. Yep, those walks, they do it to you. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Sweeper outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Jazz playing up the middle. Big hole right side of the infield. The pitch. Swung on and hit foul behind home plate. They are fully expecting Okamoto to pull. Jones straight away in right field. Grisham shading towards left center. Bellinger straight away. Fairly deep in left field. 2-2. There's the pitch. Outside. Ball 3-3-2. Okamoto, 5th man to the plate here in the 5th inning. 7 runs on 7 hits for Toronto. 3 runs, 3 hits for the Yankees. 3-2 pitch from Bird. Swung on, bouncing ball, a 2-hopper to McMahon. Throws the second for 1, over to first, and not in time. Okamoto can run. Second time he's beaten out a 5-4-3 double play opportunity.
Yeah, surprisingly fast. He doesn't look like he'd be all that fast. He is. He doesn't move all that well around third, but he can move.
Straight ahead speed.
Yep.
They erase Kirk, so 2 down. That brings up Nathan Lucas, who's 0 for 2 of the ground out to third, and a strikeout. We're trying to put a stop to it right here in the 5th. First pitch, down and in, ball 1. Infield pulled around to the right. Outfield tilted left here for Lucas, a left-hand hitter. There's 1-0 from Bird. Pitch. Down low. 2-0. Carlos Fedlis coaching at third. Mark Baczynski at first for Toronto. We're in their Black City Connects tonight. City Connect uniforms. 2-0. There's the strike. 2-1. Seven runs on 7 hits for the Jays. 3 runs, 3 hits for the Yankees. Here's a pitch. Swung on and hit down the left field line. Bellinger taking a look, and it gets well into the stands. So 2-2.
Nathan Lucas, part of that group that came up last year and helped Addison Barger, David Schneider. They were up and down. Miles Straw played a great part in their getting the World Series.
Defending American League champions. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing. Foul back.
You know, you really learn that years don't go right into each other. They have had so many injuries this whole year. Coming and going. Not the same year.
And they just got Scherzer back. And Cease, I think, was out for touch. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing. And foul tip held on by Escara. Strikeout for Bird. Damage done, though. A couple of runs on the board by the Blue Jays. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. And a man left. We go to the 6th inning. It's 7-3 Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
I'll adopt a cat.
Just a cat, Sean? This is a New York Lottery win we're talking about.
I'd get the ultra-rare, hairless cat known as the Minskin.
Then?
I'd turn my garage into a rescue menagerie for all furless felines.
And when that gets too full?
I'll purchase land in the Catskills for them to sunbathe in hairless abandon.
Only cats.
All hair-free animals looking to roam in bald, beautiful peace.
Can I come?
Do you have hair?
New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile. your new ultimate cell carrier.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live it?
Spencer Jones will lead things off here for the Yankees, top of the sixth. Yankees on a short end right now, 7-3, game one. 3-game set, our first visit to Toronto this season. Jones, big left-hand hitter, strikeout and a walk so far. Looks at the first pitch strike from Trey Savage. He's got some run support here tonight, 7-3 lead. 0-1 to Jones. Next pitch from Savage. Worked inside, missed, 1-1.
Spring's here, so dress sharp like Charles Tarrant, ambassador, and Yankees shortstop Anthony Volpe. Refresh your wardrobe this season with the London menswear brand trusted by the pros.
1-1, crowded him. Ball 2.
Take 30% off everything with code Volpe at ctshirts.com today.
Got your favorite formation right now. Looks like 19 guys in the infield.
It's 5, and 2 of them are umpires, however.
2-1 pitch. Check the swing, and that pitch is a ball, 3-1. Seemed good to work here on this 3-1 offering. What we're referring to, folks, are playing deep in the infield, and the umpires at their respective bases makes it look like they have a
5-man infield.
A picket line around the infield. Here's pitch. And Jones takes it for ball 4.
Well, it's the second walk he's had.
Savage has walked 6 tonight. We're in the 6th inning. He's walked 6, struck out 3, giving up 3 runs on 3 hits. There's Caballero walking a fly to center, 0 for 1. First pitch, Dick Cabby. And there for strike, coming right over the top. A unique way of throwing for Trey Savage, who's out of Pottstown, Pennsylvania, which is northwest of Philly. Next pitch to Cabby. Swung on, rocking it down the third baseline, past the reach of Okamoto, into the corner. Jones can really run. He's getting to third easily. He'll get the stop sign there as Jose Caballero with a ringing double. And the Yankees making noise again here in the 6th inning. Boy, that was solid smash by Cabby, his 10th double of the season.
So he's got a double and a walk tonight off of Savage. Just had some really good at-bats against him. It was just off the outside. And we talked about the fact that Okamoto cannot go sideways, cannot go laterally, and he could not get over there. And
Snyder's going to make a move. John Schneider coming out. Jersey-born John Schneider.
And
here's the takeaway. They finally get some hits and runs off of Savage.
They did indeed. In this call to the bullpen, as he gets a standing ovation from this crowd, this sellout crowd here tonight in Toronto. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by the New York Lottery. Play today and start imagining your win.
Baseball season is the perfect time to replace the beast in your basement. Your old, inefficient boiler with a highly efficient Peerless boiler. Peerless boilers are a perfect match for homes, apartments, commercial buildings, you name it. Get the heat and hot water you need efficiently and save on your energy bill all year long. Learn more about the entire Peerless Boiler family of products and to find a local installer near you, visit peerlessboilers.com and remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Diving for that grounder got you grounded? Oof, we've got specialists for that. Layup, take you down? We've got specialists for that. With nearly 50 Castle Connolly top doctors, Orland & Cohen specialists are considered among the best in the nation by their peers, which can mean a better outcome for you. From Staten Island to Southampton, our network is open 7 days a week, so you can feel better, faster. Visit OrlandCohen.com.
Laborers Local 731 has been responsible for some of the biggest and most celebrated infrastructure projects in New York City, like the rebuild of the World Trade Center and the new LaGuardia Airport. Local 731 provides qualified and competent laborers to fill the demand that the construction industry not only requires but deserves. Its members and leadership have fought hard for wages and benefits that open the path to the middle class that every hardworking American deserves. Laborers Local 731. Feel the power.
That call to the bullpen also brought to you by 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. The new pitcher is the lefty Mason Fluharty. This is the guy who throws a cutter 50% of the time. Cutter and a sweeper. Every now and then he'll throw a change, but it's mostly cut fastballs and sweepers.
The only left-hander in John Snyder's Toronto bullpen. And he's going to face Ryan McMahon. McMahon will walk and a fly to center. Couple of ducks on the pond here for McMahon, and the Yankees down 7-3. First pitch, swing and a miss.
Boy, there's that sweeper. Wow. He's got the most appearances in Major League Baseball, 26 and 2/3 innings already.
Runners at second and third for McMahon, down 0-1. Here's the pitch from Fluharty in the dirt, blocked nicely by Kirk. Ball bounced in the right-hand hitter's box.
This lefty, I believe, is he and Hedrick going neck and neck of who has the most appearances.
Right?
Gosh, that's what, when you get trusted by the manager, that's what happens. Lefty and brings him in all the time.
McMahon seeing Fluharty for the first time. Count 1-1 to Ryan. Good speed on the base pass. Jones and Caballero. Pitch swung on and popped up. Third base side, it'll get out of play. 1-2.
And about 10 rows in back of the Blue Jays dugout. And Ahmed Rosario was on deck.
So he'll pinch hit for the lefty hitting Escaro, and that'll get Sanchez into the game behind the dish. McMahon had 2 hits on Tuesday in Cleveland. Here's the 1-2 pitch here. Swing and a miss with a breaking ball. Wow. 1 down.
Well, so he brought him in, that big sweeper. That was a beauty. It's funny because Kirk is set up on the outside part of the base. He's way over. Comes Pete Walker.
Coming out with some intel on Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario in 36 games, hitting .260, 6 homers in 36 games, 20 ribbies. Now home plate umpire John Tempane walking out to join the conversation. Meanwhile, if we didn't tell you, Max Fried was cleared today to give a light bullpen tomorrow. Not a lot, and it's progress. He's still got a ways to go. This isn't anytime soon, but it's progress, and he can start doing some light bullpens.
I'll take that as a big plus.
Yep.
And now 2-1. They got a pitch count problem. That's why John Champagne's going back out. Yep. And Kirk motioning to his ear. And let's see. Here
Pitch
comes
count.
a youngster with the new
With the
battery. All part of the game anymore, everybody. We see it every night. It's just like singing the national anthem. Somebody's going to have
PitchCom problems.
Yep. A Yankee fans fireworks night is back this season. Kick off your 4th of July weekend. Yankee Stadium Friday, July 3rd. Stay after the game for a post-game fireworks show courtesy of Baby Ruth. So get your tickets today at Yankees.com. Here we go with Rosario, right-hand hitter against Mason Fluharty, the only lefty in the bullpen for Toronto. A little dribbler in front of the plate, third base side. Fluharty turns, wheels, steals, throws to first. Got him. Runners had to hold. Oh, boy. That thing might have gone 30 feet.
Of course, that doesn't get anybody move.
Golly. So 2 outs. Yankees had a run not too long ago where they had just a bushel full of 2-out RBIs. They could use one here. 7-3, Toronto. 2 out. Runners at second and third. We're in the top of the 6th. Fluharty's first pitch to Grisham. Swung on in on his 5th. He pops it up out of play, third base side. Trent's fourth plate appearance. He's grounded out to short, popped out to short, bounced out to Guerrero at first. Fluharty from that extreme first base side of the rubber. Next pitch, breaking ball outside. 1-1. Boy, they could use a 2-out knock here. Spencer Jones at third and Caballero at second. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball taken outside and low. 2-1. Savage, 5 innings plus, 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 6 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 1 home run. 81 pitches, 42 for strikes. He was the starter tonight for Toronto. 2-1. Fluharty to the plate. Pitch, swing, and a miss with a sweeper. 2-2.
Boy, that just cuts diagonally across the plate. What a terrific pitch. Everybody's sliders, particularly the lefties, have turned into big sweepers.
Grisham using his timeout, taking a long look at Fluharty. Does an exhale, steps back into the box. Couple of waggles. He's ready, so is Fluharty. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Here's a pitch. Line drive, pulled foul down the right field line.
A little too early. Right idea.
Inning started with a walk to Jones. Caballero doubled him to third. Since then, a strikeout and a ground out, and now 2-2, 2 out, 2 on to Grisham. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on, hit into center field, a base hit. Jones scores. Cabby right behind. Here's the throw from Straw. It is not in time. Throw to second. Sliding it safely is Grisham. That's what we're looking for right there. Base hit, scores 2, makes it a 7-5. Toronto lead. Nicely done by Trent Grisham with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Picks up a couple RBIs. He's got 35 now.
And are they going to look at this? Looks like the umpires are going to look at this.
Previous plays under further review. Toronto is under the safe call at second base.
And Trent Grisham getting up there. And they're coming out to attend to him. That's not a good sign at all.
No, and this instant replay review is brought to you by Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely, choose Ramsey Mazda. And he's walking off the field? I think he is indeed.
Done, yeah. What I'm thinking, they'll probably go, Jones center, move Cabby to right, and bring Volpe right at shortstop. They had a hard slide, and it looked like it might have been a late slide.
And I'm trying to think. I'll bet it's that groin. Does he look like he's stretched, right? Or maybe.
Yeah, it could be that. Could be an
or
ankle.
The knee.
It's a lower extremity thing. That's
the ankle is turned as he's going into second base.
His left ankle.
Yep.
Went the other way. That ankle's not supposed to go the other way. Went hard to his left.
Boy.
That stinks.
That's lousy. He's been so red hot lately.
After further review, the call on the field is confirmed. The runner is safe. Toronto loses their count.
So now let's see who's going to kind of get a pinch runner here for Grisham. Picks up an
they
RBI.
could bring in Schumann. He could run. Someone's got to go out there. And I think that's Max coming out, right?
So Schumann coming out. He'll pinch run. He can play outfield.
Yes, he can.
I would imagine he's going to move Jones to center and put Schumann in right. Find out soon enough.
All right, so Schumann will be at second base. We'll let you know what the injury as soon as we get word. If we do, if not, it'll be on post game tonight. That's a shame. Hopefully, it's just
good work by Grisham. 2 strikes and a couple runners in scoring position. That was key.
And Grisham was now 12 for his last 30. That's 400. Missed that
I hope this is something that's not going to keep him out for a long time. So here's Ben Rice against Fluharty. Ben's the tying run at the plate, folks. 2 out. Schumann, good wheels. He's out at second. First pitch to Ben. In tight. Backs him off. Ball 1. Ben Rice 0 for 2 against Mason Fluharty. The late slide, too, by Grisham. That didn't help his cause. Here's 1-0 to Ben, and a pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Right field, staying in the yard. Lucas under it, deep right field. Makes a 2-hand catch, and that'll do it. Grisham knocks in 2, draws the Yankees a little bit closer. Got a 7-5 Toronto lead now as we go bottom 6 here in Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even less?
Well, I'll spend 6 months living with a Honduran capuchin monkey troupe to learn how to pick things up with my feet, so I never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, you'll be a hit at dinner parties. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparent who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relative still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at
an 8 Hope NY.
We're back here in Toronto. Yankees trying to work their way back into the game, and defensively, as expected, Jones moves from right field to center field. Schumann stays in the game in right field. Jones has played a lot of center field.
Yep.
Down in Scranton-Wilkesboro.
He's a terrific outfielder, all 3.
Miles Straw leads off. First pitch, Jake Bird in there for strike. Bird, right-hander, came in the 5th inning in relief of Ryan Weathers, the starter. Straw 0 for 2, ground out to second and a strikeout. Next pitch, down low, 1-1.
It's time to deliver the scores from around the league. That's brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery. Visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. Seattle 3-0 lead, top of the 2nd in Washington. Dominic Canzone, 2-run triple.
Next pitch from Bird is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom third of the order, Straw, Schneider, and Jimenez. 7-5 lead for Toronto. Bottom of the 6th. Here's pitch. Swung on, line drive, right field. Schumann closing, and he makes the catch. The slicing drive, and he played it beautifully. Came right back to him on the slice. 1 down.
And Baltimore with a 7-3 over San Diego. They're in the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 Cleveland leading Detroit now top of the 9th. Brian Rocchio RBI triple in the 2nd. Tanner Bybee, 2 runs, 2 hits in 7 innings. And here comes Aaron Boone.
Never fails. Schumann comes in the game, ball comes right to him. The first batter.
And as Aaron Boone goes to the bullpen, we'll step out for a moment. We'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio. Since 1899, Calvary Hospital's unmatched expertise and compassion have been here for all New Yorkers. And at Calvary, we know that comforting the whole family is just as important as caring for the person you love. Whether it's palliative care for complex illness or dignified hospice care in your own home, Calvary's here for all of us. Visit calvaryhospital.org. Calvary, where life continues.
Yankee fans, get 30% off everything at Charles Tyrrell. The proud menswear partner of the New York Yankees is known for British craftsmanship, sharp tailoring, and timeless style. From iconic dress shirts to refined polos and lightweight linen shirts. There's a perfect fit for work, spring occasions, or even a day at the ballpark. Get 30% off everything with offer code Yankees26. In-store or online at ctshirts.com. Charles Tyrrell, dress well.
What's Spectrum Internet? It's the fastest, most reliable internet to stream, game, and browse the way you want. It's also security to keep your whole family safe online. And it's adding the power of Wi-Fi 7 to your home so you're ready for today and tomorrow. That's fast, secure, and future-ready internet for your family. So what's Spectrum Internet? It's everything you want it to be. Switch today at Spectrum.com. Services not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
And the new pitcher is the lefty Brent Hedrick, and you heard him on pregame, and he's had a terrific year. 4-1 ERA of 1.97, and he's been just great for the Yankees.
The irrepressible Brent Hedrick.
You know, I loved listening to him. He's talking about he didn't know what was going to happen this year, so he prepared for everything. Whether he was going to start, come in as a bulk guy.
Good for him. So one out. And Hendrik Tiniago is going to pinch hit. That's the counter by John Schneider. And swing and a miss. We have to look this up, but he must have good numbers against left-hand pitching to have replaced Schneider.
Right. And Houston leading Kansas City 9-5 now in the third. Yordan Alvarez, homers number 23 and 24.
Next pitch down low to Piniago, 1-1.
They were both in the first inning.
What?
Yes. They scored 9 runs in the first inning. The second one was a grand slam. So he had 6 RBIs in the first inning. 6 of the 9 died. Oh, my goodness. What a year he's having.
1-1. Breaking ball, swing and a miss.
And now the Rockies get to see what it's going to be like to play in that Las Vegas ballpark. Jeez. Oh, my. Sean Sullivan, big league debut for Colorado. Second round pick.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He doubled up in a breaking ball. Really good, slow curveball coming in. Lefty on lefty. So 2 outs.
And National. Hold up. All right. Mets up 6-2 over Atlanta. They're in top of the third. Bo Bichette.
There's Hedrick's first pitch fouled off left side by Andres Jimenez, who's been hit by a pitch and flied out to center.
Bo Bichette and Juan Soto went back-to-back off of Spencer Strider in the first, and then Bichette added a grand slam in the second inning.
0-1. Fastball swung on and hit into right center field, and Schumann making a dive for it. Jones backed him up, and a nice strong throw back to the infield. That's good coordination right there. Schumann laid out. Jones was backing him up, so they hold Jimenez to a single.
Yeah, that was terrific play right there because Schumann knew that he could dive only because Spencer had gotten there. You forget how fast Spencer Jones is. And he got right in back of him. It was only then that Schumann dove for that ball, knowing if it got by him, that Spencer Jones was right there.
Top of the order, George Springer. 1 for 2, 2-run homer and a walk. First pitch from Hedrick. It's outside, ball 1. A 7-5 Toronto lead. Yankees, Brett Hedrick, lefty. Trying to keep it right here, a 2-run deficit for the Yankees. 1-0 to Springer and the pitch. Long hold by Escara. I make that by Sanchez.
And
the count goes to 2-0.
Milwaukee 6-0 over Philly in the top of the 7th. That's Mizorowski. 1 hit in 6 innings tonight.
2-0 pitch down low, ball 3. So Hedrick being super careful with George Springer. Springer facing Hedrick for the first time. 3-0, 2 out, runner at first. 7-5 Jays. Pitch. Missed inside, and now Sanchez got a challenge. And he was correct.
Correct.
Pitch is a strike. New York still has 1 challenge remaining.
So George Springer has to put his batting gloves back on.
No, that really was a missed call. That whole ball was in the K zone.
3-1 here to Springer. And the pitch.
Now it's
missed outside. Ball 4. So 2 outs, 2 on for Ernie Clement, who starts today as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. This is a dangerous spot right here. So Ernie, he'll be seeing Hedrick for the first time. Back-to-back walks for George Springer.
And Paul Blackburn is starting to warm in or has been up actually for the Yankees.
So a huge out to get right here. Runners at first and second. Jimenez at second, Springer at first. Pitch from Hedrick, swung on and hit to right field. Easy play, Schumann. Couple steps to his right. He makes the catch. A good pitch there to get that final out by Brett Hedrick. Nothing across on, no runs on 1 hit, a couple of men left. We go to the 7th inning, a 7-5 Toronto lead on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
I can't. First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even less?
Well, spend 6 months living with a Honduran capuchin monkey troupe to learn how to pick things up with my feet, so I never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, you'll be a hit at dinner parties. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to
is yes.
And the new pitcher is Braden Fisher, and lefties hit, he's had a great year. Lefties hitting 211 off him, righties 172. And he's a slider guy, slider and a curve. A lot of the middle guys don't throw a lot of four-seamers.
Piniago is the guy in left field. Here's Goldschmidt, first pitch swinging. Fouls it off, right side. Toronto with a 7-5 lead, 7 runs, 8 hits. And indeed, Piniago is the new left fielder. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Toronto. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Yankees. Goldie swings and hits it off the end of the bat up the first base line, foul. Cody Bellinger is on deck, brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit TimberTech.com. So Goldie, Bellinger, and Chisholm, 3-4-5 here. Goldschmidt broke his back, gets a new one. He's on his way back to the batter's circle. Toronto jumped on top, 3 runs in the first, 2 more in the second, a 5-0 lead. They carried that to the 5th. The Yankees put 3 on the board in the 5th inning, but Toronto answered 2 with their own. The Yankees come back with 2 in the 6th. Next pitch outside to Goldschmidt, 1-2. Goldie tonight is fouled out to Guerrero and popped out to second baseman Ernie Clement.
And Fisher, interesting, almost 80% of his pitches are breaking pitches.
And Goldie hangs in and fouls one off. A breaking pitch, 1-2.
And we just saw the lefty who was in before him do the same kind of thing. Right-handers hit, as I said, 172 off of this kid.
1-2. And a pitch to Goldschmidt. Fastball down low. Braden Fisher out of League City, Texas. Originally drafted by the Dodgers in 18 in the 4th round. 6'4", buck 80, 25 years old. Right-hander for the first base side of the rubber. 2-2 to Goldie. Pitch swung on, grounded up the middle. There, top spin gets it into center field. A base hit. Good dive there by Jimenez, but he couldn't come up with it. So a base hit for Goldschmidt.
And he's sitting down. He's slow to get up there. The trainer is. He's getting up now. Boy.
Tell you what, I would imagine, I'll check this tomorrow, but diving and trying to glide on this artificial turf, it's not the same as grass. No. There's Bellinger, 2-run homer to right, last time up. First pitch, a breaking ball in there for a strike. Tying run at the plate here, 7-5 Toronto. Cody Bellinger with that home run his last time up, his 10th home run, takes his RBI total of 45. Here's the 0-1 and a pitch. Way upstairs and outside, 1-1.
Goldschmidt now hit in 5 straight. Muldy hitting 3 of those 5.
Bellinger 1 for 3 against Fisher. 1-1 here to Belly as he uses his timeout, does a little stretch, takes his right foot out of the box, now he's back in. Fisher comes set from the first base side of the rubber, takes a quick look at Goldschmidt. They're barely holding him on as Guerrero in front of the bag, and a sky-high fly ball right center field. The center fielder, Straw, comes over to right center and makes the catch, 1 out.
Not a lot that Miles Straw doesn't get. Even when he started in Cleveland, just a tremendous center fielder.
Remember last time we saw him, I said, so you ran track? And I said, no, I run in baseball. I don't like running to run. I said, dude, you had to have been like a great sprinter. I said, no.
No, they like playing games. They don't like, you don't get anywhere, is one of the guys once said to me. You don't get anywhere running track.
As someone who worked the 88 Olympics in track and field, tell you what, that's a heck of a pursuit what those people do. Yep. Unbelievable. And what do we have here?
By error, Chisholm will not be charged with this timeout.
It's umpire error.
Administrative points for Jonathan Payne for saying, hey, I got it wrong. No. Nobody would have known. What? That's a first.
Yep.
Tying run at the plate, 1 out. Goldschmidt at first. Left-hand hitting Jazz Chisholm Jr. And pitch gets away from Kirk, and Goldie, ever alert, eases on to second.
And let's see where that. And that should be a pass ball.
Absolutely, he's got to make that play. Just reached for it, didn't get his body in front of it. Yep. And you know what? Alejandro Kirk will cop to that easily when he sees it. He knows now, especially when he sees the video. 1-0. And a pitch to Jazz. Off-speed pitch. Misses up high. So he's ahead in the count here, 2-0. Good shot here. Good chance for the Yankees. Down by 2. 2-0 to Jazz. Here's a pitch. Good discipline as he laid off. Pitch down low and inside, 3-0. Yankees currently 1 for 7 runners in scoring position tonight. 7-5 lead Toronto, 3-0 to Jazz. And the pitch. And he takes up high, ball 4. Now you're going to bring the go-ahead run to the plate.
Really good at bat by Jazz.
Really good discipline.
And Pete Walker on the phone in the bullpen.
Well, you got a left-hand slugger against a right-hander. Jones, first look at Braden Fisher. The Yankees with a legit threat here. 1 out, 2 on, down 7-5 first pitch. Jones swings and fouls it straight back. Jones has struck out, walked twice, and scored a run.
Now Camilo Doval has just gotten up for the Yanks.
Jones with 1 home run so far in his rookie campaign. He's the go-ahead run here. The 0-1 to him. Fisher to the plate. Pitch. Taken down low. 1-1. Yankees trying to reverse their fortune, Susan. This is crazy. Every time I look at that number, 1-8 here last year. It's insane.
Tommy Nance has just gotten up for Toronto.
1-1. Here's a pitch to Jones. Swing! And he tried to give him a lead with that. He missed. 1-2.
He did.
Goldie with a base hit up the middle. Bellinger flat to center. A 4-pitch walk to Jazz Chisholm, and now 1-2 to Jones. Here's a pitch from Fisher. And called a ball and challenged immediately by Alejandro Kirk. This is big. This is really big. ABS challenge.
Okay, we're waiting. Uh-oh. There we go.
Oh, he was wrong, so Jones catches it.
That call is confirmed. Toronto has 1 challenge remaining.
So 2-2.
That's almost 2 inches. He's missed a couple.
Caballero's on deck. Yankees trail 7-5. They got a really good opportunity here. 2 on, 1 out. And a pitch to Jones. Swing and a miss, and a breaking ball up top. He fouled it into the glove of Kirk. That's a strikeout. And 2 down here in the 7th.
That's just a tremendous slider. Just a little break at the end. How about these numbers for Jacob Mizorowski? Complete game shutout, 1 hit, no walks, 15 strikeouts.
And I'll bet a high percentage of pitches in triple digits for him. Milwaukee, what a run they're on. They're now 42-25.
All right, Grisham with right hamstring tightness. That's no good. No.
Here's Caballero with a chance. Looks at first pitch, breaking ball for a strike. Cabby with the double into the left field corner last time up. Came around to score on the Grisham 2-run single.
That's what he had last year. I think it was right side.
Here comes the 0-1 and the pitch. Swing on and fouled back. Cabby was way out in front of that pitch. Got a piece of it. 0-2. Boy, you don't want to let this opportunity go by. We've already left the bases loaded back in the 2nd inning. And now 1 for 8 runners in scoring position. Runners take their leads. Here's the 0-2 from Fisher to Caballero. The righty deals. The pitch. Swung on and spoiled. He fouled it back. Lunging a little bit. He's out in front.
How about this, Dave? Mizorowski threw 95 pitches, facing the minimum 27 batters. I think no one will probably complain if he's in the All-Star game this year.
Not at all. Close.
Wow.
0-2 to Caballero. A lot of room out there for him. The 0-2 and the pitch. Swing on a pop foul out of play to our right. First and second for the Yankees. Park that's absolute nightmare last year. 1-6 in the regular season, 0-2 in the postseason. 0-2. Fisher checks the runner at second. There's a pitch to Caballero. Swung on, bouncing ball, third base side foul. Yankees' only win here was July 22, 5-4 victory. And that was on a 9th inning Ben Rice home run. Caballero putting up a good fight here. 0-2, 2 out, 2 on, down 2, 7-5 Toronto. There's the pitch to Cabby. Swung on, a little dribbler up the middle, slow roller, shortstop. Jimenez throws on the run, and Cabby beat it out. It's a base hit. The bases are loaded. The ball had a lot of spin on it. And Jimenez had to come in a long way to get it. Infield hit for Jose Caballero.
And that is what he is so good at, just putting the ball in play. You put the ball in play and good things happen. He's very, very quick. It had great, as Dave said, spin on it. He loves to do that. It's his kind of hit.
And he was getting up
Boy,
that line.
did he get down the line?
Man, oh man. And now, a quick timeout. And McMahon steps in. Again, bases loaded for the Yankees. They had him loaded in the second. Trying to do a little cha-ching right here in the seventh inning. Pitch to McMahon. Check, swing, it's strike. McMahon a walk, a fly to center, and a strikeout. They got Goldsmith at third, Chisholm at second, and Caballero at first. If he can get something in the gap, he'll clear the bases with that speed out there. Go ahead and run at the plate. Here's pitch. Fly ball, staying in the yard. Miles Straw just shy of the warning track to the left of the 400 mark, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Second time the Yankees have left them loaded. No runs, one hit, no errors, 3 left. Wow. Bottom 7 coming up at 7-5 Toronto. On WFAN, Yankees Radio, driven by G.
I'll adopt a cat.
Just a cat, Sean? This is a New York Lottery win we're talking about.
I'd get the ultra-rare, hairless cat known as the Minskin.
Then?
I'd turn my garage into a rescue menagerie for all furless felines.
And when that gets too full?
I'll purchase land in the Catskills for them to sunbathe in hairless abandon.
Only cats.
All hair-free animals looking to roam in bald, beautiful peace.
Can I come?
Do you have hair?
New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
If you're still using Sportsbook to bet on the finals, you're getting robbed. It's time to delete that app and join millions using Polymarket. Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sportsbook. You trade against other fans, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sportsbooks. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for basketball's biggest stage, available in all 50 states. Download Polymarket in the App Store. Use promo code FREE50 to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FREE50. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC.
Care right.
Seventh inning stretch is sponsored by Visit Atlantic City. Plan your visit to our iconic beachside destination. By the way, come on out to the stadium Saturday, June 20th, when the Yankees take on the Reds. First 18,000 guests in attendance receive an Aaron Judge MVP bobblehead, courtesy of T-Mobile. For tickets, log on to Yankees.com. New pitcher is Camilo Doval. And 3 consecutive scoreless appearances for him. 4 walks, 21 strikeouts. Has gotten better, more consistent.
Boy, oh boy, Yankees 2 for 9. Runners in scoring position. They've left the bases loaded twice tonight. 9 left on base, 2 for 10 runners in scoring position. Here's Vlad Guerrero Jr. to lead off. Righty on righty here. Vlad Jr. with an RBI double to the left. Last time up, first pitch, swing and a miss.
And
one thing we know about the ball, when he's on, man, he can rush it up there.
Throwing 99-mile-an-hour sinkers. That's unheard of. By the way, Grisham, last year he had the left hamstring. It also happened in June against the Blue Jays, by the way. But it was the left hamstring last year. This year, so far, this year it's the right, they told us.
0-1 here to Vladdy Jr. Righty on righty. Bouncing ball third base side. That is just foul. Got past McMahon. His catch a break. World Cup is coming to New York and New Jersey. You can get in on the World Cup Mania at Yankee Stadium Thursday, June 18. First 18,000 guests in attendance. Get a Yankees soccer jersey courtesy of Bank of America. So get your tickets today at Yankees.com.
And that was followed by about a foot.
0-2 here. Guerrero, Kirk, and Okamoto. 3, 4, and 5 coming up here for Toronto. And the 0-2 from Duval. Swing and a soft ground ball pulled foul.
He's got him way off balance at that slider.
Vlad Guerrero Jr. Big numbers last year. 23 homers, 84 runs batted in, a .292 batting average. This pitch swung on, popped it up. Shallow right field, coming in Schumann. Easy play for him. And he makes a one-hand catch. 1 out. There's Alejandro Kirk. Boy, it's his own little party here tonight. He's had played 5 games before. He went on the injured list. He comes back tonight. RBI double in the first. Base hit to left in the third. RBI single to right in the fifth.
Tyler Rogers now getting up for the Blue Jays. Everybody stands when Kirk comes up. Big applause.
First pitch. In there for a strike. Boy, he was a major mainstay in their American League pennant-winning campaign last year.
Yeah, he is the center. It really is the heart of this team. They all say it in the Blue Jays clubhouse.
Next pitch, down low from Duval. Yankees have McMahon, Caballero, Chisholm, and Goldschmidt in the outfield. Bellinger in left, Jones in center, Schumann in right, and Sanchez behind the plate. The only guy left on the bench is Anthony Volpe. 1-1. Here's pitch. Down low. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch is down low at 103 and change. Goodness gracious. 7-5 Toronto lead. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 5 runs, 7 hits for the Yankees. Here's pitch. Front door breaking ball missed. So now 3-1.
Kirk also will take a walk. Doesn't mind it.
See if Duval can get back into this. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's pitch. And way outside. Ball 4.
He's now been on base all 4 times. Got 2 singles, a double, 2 RBIs, and now this walk.
Nice injection to his on-base percentage tonight. Wow. See if they get a double play ball right here. 1 out, 1 on. Okamoto showing some really good wheels getting up the line. Hit a 2-run homer in the first inning and twice stayed out of double plays with great hustle. First pitch, swing on and foul back. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
The home of Boomer and Geo. Morning 6 to 10 is WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Good to have you with us here. Toronto first to 3. Yankees on the short end right now, 7-5. And front door breaking ball from Duval misses. He's 1-1 to Kazuma Okamoto, the third baseman for Toronto. Jazz playing up the middle, right side of the infield, wide open. There's pitch. Worked inside, got called strike. 1-2.
Well, he's working inside on him and throwing almost 100 miles an hour. It'd be hard for him to pull the hands back and go that way, so I think he's going to pull everything.
1 out. Kirk not a running threat at first. 1-2 pitch. Duval deals. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him.
Yep. Working inside once again. That was a slider. Just
a strikeout for Duval.
And that was on the outside part of the play. Beautiful slider. Sure. Great pitch.
Nathan Lucas grounded out to McMahon at third and struck out swinging twice. 7-5 Toronto. 2 outs, getting late here. 7th inning. Lucas, left-hand hitter, slaps one into left field, just out of the reach of a leaping McMahon. Into left field, Bellinger gets it back in. Boy, hit that hard.
0 for 3, and then that 4th at bat. Never gave up on it. This is what these kids did, Nathan Lucas and Miles Straw and Davis Schneider, they'd come in and slap a ball somewhere. Ernie Clement became a master at it.